getting mixed messages. So we're gonna start with Aries. You see, we're starting with Aries. I'm starting with the zodiac wheel. Okay. I was gonna start with the Godfather tarot because I thought the Godfather wanted to go around again, but this is relationships, and the pot tarot just came in and went, I really think you should use the pot tarot. I'm like, what? But pot tarot, I just picked up. It's the cutest deck in the world. Is really about relationships. So I think this whole next cycle is going to be about relationships. And we are just teetering into the summer solstice. So, summertime, all that summer loving, okay? It happens so fast. And people fall in love and people meet. And, you end up going and doing things and, that you normally wouldn't do, especially in the winter, right? And then there's somebody that you fall in love with, right? It's crazy how weather and events can really bring people together. So yeah, we're going with the pot tarot. That is funny. This might be something romantic that I think actually that the cards might go back and forth with the pot tarot and the Godfather tarot for this cycle. Because Godfather tarot is really about family. So this really, this whole next chapter that we're going into is really going to be about relationships, like personal relationships, work relationships, all types of relationships, okay? High Priestess, the Empress. Okay, yes, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I got it. Okay, so we're obviously going to get way more information as we go, but look at this. So there seems to be like a decision to make, okay, and it's like, where do I go? It's almost, you might get an offer, okay, to go somewhere, and you might get two offers. You might get an offer one night that's like, hey, do you want to, come over and watch a movie, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody else that same night goes, hey, do you want to go and get a cup of coffee? And you're like, okay, I never get asked out. And now all of a sudden I've got two offers? And it's, and I don't even know, the both offers, okay, one offer I feel like definitely is romantic. The other offer kind of sounds like friendship. Kind of sounds like maybe going and just hanging out with a friend, okay? A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend with weed is better. Oh my God, I haven't heard that Placebo song in so long. Thank you for that. Because look at, number one stoner, baby, okay? So, to be honest, you know which choice to pick. Okay, that's why the High Priestess comes in. Because the thing is that you're ready for something, the Empress, okay? The Empress is ready to be smoked, okay? And she's ready to be enjoyed and loved and intoxicated and all that great stuff that comes with feelings and, first, getting into bed with somebody seeing you naked for the first time, that shit is intense, okay? And I think that that's why so many people do that kind of stuff when they're drunk, because it's so intense and because it's so awkward, and people just tend to do it while they're drunk, and you're like, man, I don't drink though, right? I'm high. That's a whole different story, right? There's a whole different scarcityness that comes with being high and in first-time relationships and first-time situations. You experience things very differently high than you would drunk, okay? So, it's like the High Priestess knows which way to go. Oh my gosh. Look at this. So I'm not really going to take these cards, too many cards in reverse right now, because I just got the decks and I'm kind of just jamming with upright, to be honest. In reverse, man, then you got a whole other deck. And that's awesome when you get to know a deck really good. But while you're getting to know a deck, I just say keep it upright, keep it simple, okay? Until you learn. But I have to take this one in reverse, because this is the Seven of Wands, okay? And what the Seven of Wands is about defending what you believe in, defending that peace, Okay, and if you see peace in something, and if you see like revelation with something, revolution with something, movement with something, you see camaraderie with something, friends, right? Like a movement almost. When you see that in somebody, right? That's all friendship. Like the Seven of Wands in this deck is really about defending, honor, peace, friendship, that kind of thing, right? So it's in reverse. So it's like the world is like, don't go out with your friend. Okay, you can like go and watch a movie with your best friend anytime. Go with the hot dude. Okay, the time is up. Okay, it's time to go smoke some serious amount of weed with somebody. Okay, and that's just going and hanging out with somebody. Who do you want to go and hang out with as opposed to your friend? Who is it? Give me the boy, give me the boy, or the girl, whatever. Okay, so we got Libra on the table. They might be a Libra. Okay, so from the looks of it, okay, so if you are indica, they are sativa, and sativa in this deck is the Emperor. So the Emperor did just show up, okay? And actually there he is right there. Well, kind of. There's the King. Okay, King of Joints, King of Wands right there. So he did show up. He did show his face. Okay, so, and again, switch the energies if you have to. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there definitely is a decision to make. And it's like, which one do I choose? Okay, I like this one, but I've never smoked this one. Okay, so it's not like the world is like, don't piss your friend off. Don't be like, I need to go get laid. Fuck you. I can hang out with you another time. The world is like, just be honest. Be like, listen, we can smoke weed another time. We can watch a movie another time. I gotta go figure something out. I gotta go see about a girl. Okay, Good Will Hunting. I need to go see about something. And I would love to hang out with you. I would. But I gotta see this through. If they're your friend, okay, they're not gonna care. They're gonna be like, yo, another night is fine, okay? This King of Joints, okay, which I'm picking up as, oh my gosh, look, he also is the Knight of Joints, the cross joint. So this person has a lot going on, okay? They're not really balanced. They might fall in love really quickly. They look like they're coming out of hiding. Oh my gosh, and the Tower just, oh my goodness. These cards, I don't know if you just kind of saw what happened in my hand, but the cards flipped around in the bottom. Okay, I guess I got to take that one for sure. And look, the Tower fell down. So see, bong, break, new bong, bong break, new bong. Okay, that's really important. Because this king, okay, is experiencing something that is not cool. Okay? This is the Nine of Swords. This is a very hard decision. This is a very hard energy, especially when something is depleting. It starts out perfectly good, and then it just goes to such a bad place. Okay? So his mind, okay, it might be okay sometimes, and it might go really dark sometimes, okay? That's why he's cross joint. That's the King of Wands. He might have a lot of fire inside of him, okay? Which is why he's the King of Joints. He's the King of Wands. The thing is that I think that some balance needs to come in, and that's not really about what justice is, but I did see the Temperance in reverse, and I do think that this king has to balance himself a little bit more. Okay, and I think that he could be justice, and the scales of justice are very hard, and he might have a very hard job to do. And when he comes home, he's crossed, right? Like he might cross between the light and the dark with something that he does, and like I think this is probably mission for him, right? So when he meets you, he sees something that is the same. You have the same brightness. You have the same lightness. You have the same air about you. You're the same, but different. Because that's sativa and indica. right? Like that's two totally different strains, okay? But they're from the exact same thing, right? So, and I'm just getting twins. Because, yeah, twins come from the same mother, and technically they're the same cell when they start out, but they're different. Maybe you're going to meet a twin? Maybe they're a twin. That's fucked up. Twins are fucked up. No offense, I'm not, like, saying that. That's creepy. Like, that cell decided to divide and make two people not quite the same, but you have your own organ donor, you have your own blood donor, you have your own teeth donor. Like, you just have a whole nother you that you can just take spare parts from. Hey, can I take this? Can I take that? That's just, I don't know, man. There was something in what I just said that's true about this guy, about his mission. He might be a donor. And that kind of sucks. I'm a donor. It's getting under control now, but the thing is with donors, what we do is we technically have spare things for people. So people will come in our path and we have things for them. That's called the barter system, right? They give us something back, but it's completely different than what we gave them. But what they give back, that's the thing. This is where it gets tricky, because a lot of people think that they're just allowed to take and they don't have to give anything back, right? People feel entitled. Well, you've got this for me, so I'm going to take it. Yes, but it's lined up for you to give me this in exchange. Yeah, but that's not necessary, right? There's always entitled little bitches everywhere that just decide they don't have to do any work. Okay? I don't have to do any work. Pay for me. I don't have to do any work. Take me here, right? And you're like, okay, you're fucking one of those people. Your parents should have fucking raised you a lot better than what they did. Because you can't say that it's not their parents, because that's exactly what it is. Entitlement comes from parents who are entitled. They breed their child to be that way, whether you think you do or not, right? If you wanted to nip it in the butt, you would have. So, I feel like this king is a donor, okay? And he gives. But what sucks about the world of giving is that, like I said, people take. So, I think this guy gets stolen from. And I think that's why he goes to a very dark place. Because he's supposed to do a job, and if everybody would just play properly, then he would get reimbursed right away. It would be a barter system. But people seem to be coming in and taking from him, which exposes dark people, okay? Exposes people that are not doing their jobs properly, that know they're not doing their jobs properly, but are trying to get away with it. Nobody gets away with anything. Okay, they may coast a while with nobody saying anything, but nobody gets away with anything like that. You break a law, you will pay for it. It just depends when that justice hits you. Okay, so that comes along with his job as well somehow. So I guess he's like high rank in some system, all right, where he like flat out has all these people he's supposed to meet up with and give things to. And then when they steal, or when other people come in and steal, he has to write this whole report. Like, we all have jobs. And it all comes with writing reports and reporting to somebody. We just don't know we do it because for the most part, it's done in our dreams, okay? We can't remember everything, or we wouldn't know what fucking dimension we were in on a daily basis, and that's scary. Okay, they know, and when I say they, it's the universe. The universe knows that they have to wipe your memory a lot, and that's why people will never remember their dreams. They will never remember what happens, because they're doing such intricate work in their dreams that if they had to remember, they would bring it into this world and forget which world they were in. Okay, and that's where like people fall asleep at the wheel. People just stop paying attention. People die when they go into other realms. Okay. And they kill other people because it becomes very dangerous. So, to me, it kind of seems like this guy's got a very dangerous job. Okay? And that's why, and actually, I just lined these two cards up together. Look at you guys. You're both just like, oh, bloody, oh, blood, da. Life goes on. You know, like, wow, that's kind of really fucking funny. And they're both purple. So that kind of makes me think, like, you guys are really use your crown chakras, okay, to get this information in. It's a lot of third eye information, okay? And that's hard to decipher when you're in 3D. It's not easy. Trust me. It is not easy. So, but you're two of the same. You're just different, which means you just have a different path through life, a different mission, right? But yeah, they go pretty dark. They go pretty dark. So, and you know the difference between the darkness and the light, right? This king might not know the difference of darkness and light. So you might be teaching him something, right? I kind of feel like this might already be happening in your dreams. Usually we meet people in our dreams first before we meet them in real life. Yeah, like this king is fucking bored, okay? Bored with their life, bored with their mission, because when all it is work, 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 who the fuck wants to do that? Nobody. People want love, but you have to remember to give it back as well. You can't just take or you'll lose it, right? So look at this, right? Where this king is bored in his life, you become this wish come true. Or if you are bored in life, this woman comes in as a wish come true. Because you deserve it. Everybody deserves to be with somebody when it's meant to be, when they're going to help each other. Right? People take a lot of relationships for granted, man, and they think that they don't have to do as much as what they have to do, or they think they can just lock it down and then that's it. That's all they have to do. Like, relationships take work. Every fucking day they take work. And you know what? You know what people, okay, I've had people, sure, jealous of my boyfriends, jealous of my relationships, whatever. You know the one relationship that people are the most jealous of in my life is the relationship I have with my sister. My mother, my own mother, called us incestuous. And my sister and I laughed. We couldn't help but laugh at that one because we were like, oh my God, it's even coming out in our own mother. She's even jealous that she doesn't get to hang out with me and my sister. And do you know how much work it takes to live with her? Like, sure, I make it seem like a piece of cake because I'm a fucking positive person. I don't concentrate on something negative that's gonna crush us. We've already been crushed. I don't gotta do it to us again. Okay, this takes work, and it takes a lot of biting of the tongue, and it takes a lot of right moments to say the right thing. Like, you don't think we don't piss each other off? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course we do, but we do it in a different way because we don't irk each other, because we talk. We express to each other. When something's angering us, we talk about it, right? We don't just bottle things up and get pissed off at one another. We speak. And it's a very hard relationship. It's not easy. And the fact of how many people get jealous of it, I'm just like, so you're jealous of work? Because that's work. You think things are effortless. Well, because you see them on a sitcom, those are actors. I'm sick and sick and sick of being fucking compared to actors and movies and actresses. Those bitches are getting paid millions of dollars. I ain't getting paid shit. Why the fuck are you comparing two things that are completely different? You want to treat me like I'm an actress? Pay me like one. Okay? Fucking idiots. Oh. See, that's why I was a little bit twisted, because clearly I wanted to use the Godfather cards anyways for clarity because they're awesome. Look at that. Vito comes in with the Ace of Wands like a motherfucker. Okay, like a true King of Wands would. Okay? So this motherfucker, I think, is going to ask you out. Okay? Also representing new beginnings. Okay? There's a huge potential for success. Okay, sure, you might slip up a few times and not hit the bullseye, but that's what relationships are about, okay? They're a hit and a miss sometimes, and they don't always work out, but at least you got to experience a person. They're also a hit and a miss because not everything that you do in the beginning of a relationship is 100%. You fuck up like anybody else does. It's life, okay? And then look at this. Partnerships. Oh, that is so cute. And then look at the Chariot. Bada boom, nada bing. Okay, the Chariot. So this is Cancer. So we got Cancer and Libra. I don't know if you're either one of those, but we got them on the table. So we like honestly, progress. Like sometimes, like I said, you might have a bad date with somebody and be like, okay, that was fucking awful. And then you meet them a second time and it goes amazing. Okay, some people are nervous and some people don't take the best pictures of themselves. And some people, you have to give relationships a chance. If you want them, you have to give them a chance to grow. Which means, sure, that person might do some really fucking awkward things on the first couple dates. You might unexpectedly pass wind. Okay? You might unexpectedly swallow too much air and start burping. Okay? People are fucking human. Grow up, get over it. If you can't, then you should not be in a relationship. Okay? Because relationships, humans are dirty. Okay? Humans are nasty. Humans are so gross that I'm just like, ugh. I don't even want to be near them. I don't even want to breathe the same air as them, okay? So just remember that. But then also remember, if you're going to fuck them, I think you can handle some saliva. I'm just saying. Okay, if you want to cross the line, if you can't handle fluids, don't do it. Woo! Where did that go? What was that? Chariot. Moving forward. What is the time? 22 minutes. Yeah, I think I can call it wraps at that. Thanks for watching. This was a great reading, Aries. I don't know which one you are. Only you know that. But, oh my gosh. I was like, is there going to be a song attached to this reading? Because, no song has come out since the reading. And do you know what song just came to my head? You're never, ever, ever going to guess the song that just came into my head to explain this relationship. Oh, oh, oh. The Right Stuff. New Kids on the Block. Are you fucking serious? And you know what's funny? I was just watching Mark Wahlberg. And I thought, I always think of Donnie Wahlberg. Always. Because Donnie is in the New Kids on the Block. I can't believe Mark wasn't in the band. Still, yeah. They didn't want a rapper, I guess, in New Kids on the Block. I was watching Fear. That's what I was watching. It's a movie from the 90s. I think it's from 95 or something. Fun fact for you, okay? The rapping that's going on in the background, hey, yo, a murder man coming from a bad land. That's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. But for some reason, he wasn't allowed to release those songs to public. So you'll never find them, but they're on the movie. He sings 2 different songs in the movie, but they're both in a bar called Largo's. And if you listen to the background music in both of those places, it's Marky Mark rapping in the background. One of them starts off with a woman singing, and then he starts rapping. And then the second one, he's just rapping. And he's sitting there in the bar by himself waiting for Nicole, and he's playing on the System Above. Fun fact for you. I don't know if you know that movie, but it is actually one of my favorite movies. I had it on VHS up until a couple of years ago, and then my VHS player broke, and I think the tape wouldn't even play anymore. Yeah, my VHS went to shit. I watched these VHS movies for 20 years, and then wondered why my player died. So anyways, yeah, fun fact for you. And then the fucking New Kids on the Block comes in at the very end. The Right Stuff. You also might be a new kid on the block. You also might be in a new area or a new job, or you go to a bar for the first time and they're just kind of there. and you're the new kid because they've never seen you before. So I'm kind of getting that message too. So that's kind of interesting. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, obviously, you can hook me up. Why do I keep saying that? You can email me, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Or you can just enjoy the freeness of this channel, the freeness and serenity that is the Crossroads. I've changed the name of this channel so many times because I don't know if I found the right name yet. So I'm just going to keep changing it until the right name comes. And so far, I am jamming with the Crossroads. So it is going to be that for a while. Anyways, peace out. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody stays safe. And, yeah, the right stuff. Thank you.